You know.
Yeah, you are right.
The more I practice. So with the other class you do in 8 p.m., you uploading the thing on the drive, whatever they call it, on the Google Drive
Which one?
video. That one, the DevOps for like a real project for DevOps 8 p.m.
Yes, yes, yes. I just
You do
uploaded.
upload it on the Google Drive?
Yeah.
On the Google Drive?
Yes, yes. I already uploaded two classes. I will provide you the access by tonight.
Please, yeah, please, because
So that
I mean,
tomorrow you will be
mm,
having 3 days of time. Tomorrow will be a holiday.
yeah.
Sunday, Monday is
Uh,
also a holiday because Monday is a public holiday and here we celebrate festival. So that's the reason.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but when I start working, for example, with a company, do I have to do the installation, all those things from scratch, or?
No, no, never. You will never do that. Already everything will be set up. But if you know,
Oh,
if we
yeah.
got a new project at that
Yes.
time,
Oh,
but very rare.
okay. It's good to know it, even actually.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah. That's good. Yeah, so I'm doing the practice for now. But mostly Ansible is a configuration, basically. Config, install all the software. Which is not bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you think?
will my classes will be boring like how will be?
No, your class is good. It's not. It's not boring. I
Okay.
mean, no, I like it in a way that I mean, like what I say. I mean, this thing you have to just do practice after you finish. Like you do more practice. I mean, it's everything you say is understandable.
Okay.
It's good. I like it. I like it. I mean, I just have to do more practice, and then so I will be able to understand the concept well.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, but you don't think today? You think today we'll be able to do it because it's only? I don't think we might have to wait until like probably Tuesday, isn't it, to do the mock interview, isn't it? Because nobody came.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, maybe another day. I think will be better, isn't it? Yeah, I did not forget about the money. I will send it. I was little bit, short. That's why, but I will send the money.
Yeah, no issues. So
Yeah,
actually
I will definitely.
at that time my situation was
No,
uh
I understand because you were in
yeah.
holiday, and then your sister was doing marriage, whatever.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I understand. But
Yeah,
but
they
the
are
thing is
also
like,
not waiting. Like I'm just requesting, just wait for few days, but they are not ready to wait. They are
oh
forcing.
yeah,
So yeah, that's the reason. I already
yeah,
had lot
and
of
yeah,
budget, so
yeah. Sometimes things happen.
yes.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. But so far, I mean, the class is good. I like the class, to be honest. I'm learning a
Okay.
lot.
Okay,
I just
thank you.
have to. But in terms of DevOps, we have to master the Terraform, the Docker, everything. We have to master all of them. Ansible. But when you start working, you're gonna be working with all those tools like Terraform, or you might they might just hire you. You're gonna be just working on Ansible.
Yes. They might hire only
Oh,
for one tool. And
okay, okay,
and you
okay.
will forget all.
Oh, so that's why you have to always do practice.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So far, I mean, the Ansible is not that hard, to be honest.
Yes, yes.
I,
Compared to other tools,
I
Ansible was simple.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just. I mean, I did programming, so it's not a very challenging for me because even if you use those the condition if condition all those things I didn't. That's a syntax basically. Those syntax. You use the loop, the for loop. I did all those on C++ languages.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not that hard. So you think we will skip the class today, huh?
Today
We
class
Yeah, we'll be skipped.
we can treat this as over because
Yes. Mm.
Anyway, if I keep the same thing on Tuesday, no one going to
Yes,
answer.
that is true.
At the
That is
end, I
true.
need to tell. I need to explain
Okay, okay.
again.
I see. Okay, so we will meet on Tuesday then, huh?
No, let's discuss. I'm happy with you. Like even if you are present, so I will share my screen.
Okay.
So this session is just for interview type session.
Yes.
I will update. I will not upload this in Google Drive. I will directly update in YouTube. You can watch later.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Okay. If you see in on every tool, we have a mind map, Git, Docker. Now we are discussing Ansible, right?
Yes.
For only Jenkins, I don't have. I need to prepare. But there is nothing in Jenkins because every tool will be integrated there. But it will be better. I need to prepare. But for every mind map, it has taken me nearly 15 days to collect the data to add. Yeah, hi Naveen.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Bhuvan. Yeah, sorry for the late. Yeah. Actually, I think long waiting
Okay,
since.
no issues.
Um,
Anyway, no one was interested for today class because today there will be, I told right, mock interview, so everyone just skip to the session. Right, in the Ansible, there is a concept called as modules. Right? What is module? Script that Ansible runs on your behalf. Nothing but whenever you write tasks, right? Inside the task, you will give apt yum package. That is called it as a module, right? So what that module will do? Module is just you can explain the interview.
ping
Ansible
also
module.
we are adding ping.
Yes, you are right. So in Ansible there will be multiple type of modules. Which what module will do? Module will run task on behalf of us. So whenever you write any playbook in the backend, if we need to install that software, module will install a software for us. Okay. And inventory file. You know about inventory file. We in the inventory also you will be having static and dynamic inventories. So nothing but it's a text file. And what is this Ansible playbook? Nothing but it's a to-do list. You can tell it as a to-do list for Ansible that contains a list of tasks. That's it. What is a Ansible playbook? If they ask, Ansible playbook is nothing but a simple at another markup language, nothing but AML file where we will define all the tasks, whatever we want from Ansible. That's it. Same simple answer. So Ansible Vault that allows you to keep all your secrets safe. Nothing but if you have any passwords using Ansible Vault, you can able to save that or you can encrypt and decrypt that. So what is this Ansible Vault? Take it as a task and try to do some research. It's a very simple thing. I think you can able to do from your side. So Ansible Tower, what is this Ansible Tower? It is a UI tool provided by Red Hat. Okay, Red Hat, which is a paid version. If companies want to have a user interface to check whether Ansible nodes are working fine or not, in order to monitor, it is an enterprise version of Ansible. But no company will use this. But there is available an enterprise version. So what is tasks? What tasks will do? It will perform an action, right? So this action is normally a module. What is Ansible Galaxy? It's a website, a large public repository of Ansible roles. What is Ansible roles? Collection of variables, tasks, files, templates, and modules. Right? Whenever you attend interview, just come to this mind map. So just now, like we have discussed, Abdul and me, we have discussed that we are going to forget the tool. Right? That's the reason I created this mind map. Even though if you forget that this tool, by simply seeing this image, you will get back the concepts. Right? Ansible handlers. Right? Nothing but you will keep notify under the task. Whenever there is a change, then only handler will be executed. Right? Special tasks that only get executed when triggered via notify directive. Ansible tags. Right? For everything you can add a tag. For every task, if you want to add a tag, you can add the tag. So Ansible runs or skips all tasks with tags. Right? You can skip the task. -f skip. Right? That match the tags you pass on at the command line. Loop, use it to repeat any task or part of code multiple times in an Ansible playbook. If you want to repeat something, you can use loops. What is ad hoc command? Ansible -m ping all. Right? If you want to do a task which is not only once, at that time you no need to write a playbook. You can simply execute a command. So command line tool to automate a single task or one or more managed node. So what is register? We already discussed, right? It will register the output. So a way to capture the output from task execution and store it in a variable. So we can call that variable again. Right? What is Ansible variable? Helps you to assign a value to a variable and it is used in anywhere. And you can call variable everywhere and you can change the values. What is Ansible host? It's an inventory file, right? Where you will get the information about your nodes. Those files that are used for storing information about remote nodes information. What is template? Jinja 2 template. Copies a file to remote server, but it allows you to use Jinja 2 to render a template to a file dynamically. So we have discussed, right? Whenever I run that, copy that file into some other operating system, automatically the IP address will be changed according to that operating system. That is dynamic behavior. So one more thing is important file is config file. What is the config file? Right, most of the Ansible settings can be modified using this configuration file to meet the needs of your environment. If you want to do some modification into your Ansible, so with the help of this config file, you can do some modification. That's it. What is parallelism? Exactly, this is not that much of important, but if you know, it will be great. Describes a software's ability to spawn multiple processes to execute tasks in tandem. So parallelism is nothing but whenever you write Ansible, whenever you run Ansible playbook, right, one by one task will be executed. Yes or no? First task will run, then after second task, then after third task. If you want to run 3 tasks at a time, that is called it as parallelism. So describe a software's ability to spawn multiple processes to execute tasks in tandem. Nothing but every task will be executed simultaneously. And it is not a good practice, but there is a concept called as parallelism. Just Google it, you will get it. Right, Ansible facts. Today I'm just giving you 2 tasks. Okay, Ansible parallelism. One thing you need to learn. Another one was Ansible vault. These two things. That's it. Not more than that. So lookup is a plugin to access data from outside sources, files, data within your playbook. Right? I have already shown you about this lookup. If you remember, Ansible lookup. So if this file does not exist, I do not care. Right? File plugin itself wants anyway. So even though if the file is not some in some situations, doesn't care. Even though if the file is not is present, it will get an error. I want to control that error. If you see, you can control how errors behave in all lookup plugins by setting errors, ignore, warn, or strict. The default setting is strict, which causes the task to fail if the lookup returns an error. Right? For example, so if you want to ignore some errors, or you can control the errors using this lookup. And this is not that much important concept, but it will they like in some interviews they might ask what is this lookup. So you can control the errors which we get using lookup plugin. Right? These are the concepts. Now I will just ask you some questions. Just try to answer. What is a Ansible? Simple question. What is Ansible?
Ansible is a configuration management tools in
Yes.
order to control the servers from distance.
Yes, you are right. Ansible is nothing but a configuration management tool, right? It's an automation tool. By using Ansible, we can able to run tasks on multiple servers. So for that, we are going to use a file which is a form of at another markup language, right? YAML file. Through that, we will write some tasks and we will execute that into multiple server, right? Did I by heart? No, right? I'm just whatever I know, I just explained. So the interviewer is not expecting that you need to by heart something, you need to explain whatever in the Google. Like if you search in Google, you will be having different definitions. Whatever you know, whatever comes to your mind, you need to tell. That's it. Right? Ansible. What is Ansible? Ansible is a software tool that provides simple and but powerful automation for class
And
platform.
it's a push-based architecture.
Super. Yes, you are right. You can mention whatever you know, you can mention the same thing in the interview. I told right, Ansible is a configuration management tool. We can right do right. You can mention the automation also. It is a automation tool as well. And it is a open source, includes software provisioning, configuration management, and application deployment functionality. Okay, simple question. Difference between Ansible and Puppet. Ansible is a push based, right? Puppet is a pull based. So difference between Ansible and other tools. Like that they will ask in the interview. Can you able to tell me what difference between the Ansible and the other tools available in the market? Why only Ansible? Right, the main
Yeah,
difference
it's a
between
push,
Puppet and Ansible is that Puppet is
push and pull base.
yes, Puppet is built for complexity, scale, and long-term deployment, while many use Ansible for smaller, simpler deployment. Right, if your deployment is very simple, your requirement was very simple, then we can use Ansible. But if your deployment was very complex and very huge, at that time you can use Puppet. So additionally, Puppet uses desired state automation. Ansible is built to be task based and can only be used declarative with more effort. So Ansible was built to be task based, nothing but Ansible will work on depends upon the task which we have given. Right, push and pull. Ansible is a push based, Puppet is a, so if you see there is different article is present. So both Ansible and Puppet have backups in case of failure, meaning availability need never be interrupted. Ansible has a secondary node in case of active nodes fail, and Puppet has more than one master in case of original master fails. Scalability, both tools are highly scalable. They can handle a big increase in nodes with no problem. Puppet Forge in Puppet's repositories. Ansible is called Ansible Galaxy. Right, Puppet will having a Forge. Ansible will having a Galaxy. So Forge is used. Almost 6,000 modules are present. In the Puppet also, it will use module concept to install softwares, and it is called as Ansible Forge. Sorry, Puppet Forge. Ansible will have a Galaxy where it will contains multiple roles. So Ansible versus
Um,
Puppet GUI. So Puppet will be having a graphical user interface, but Ansible we don't have a, right. We just have a command line tool.
oh, Chandra, sorry. In the interview, will they ask the difference between Puppet and Ansible kind of questions mostly?
Yeah, in the interview they will ask what is the difference between Ansible and the other tools available in the market, or they will ask Ansible versus Puppet, or they will ask Ansible versus Chef.
Okay.
Then you need to tell why Ansible is better, what is the difference between Ansible and the other tool.
Mhm. Okay.
Like that, you can mention 3 to 4 points. That is more than enough.
Okay.
Okay, and what is Ansible modules? In every interview, they will definitely ask this question. If you are smart, you will open the GitHub and you will answer my questions. Whatever I provided in the class notes, I am just asking that question itself. But no one is not acting smart, right? Let me Google it. I know what is Ansible modules. Right? Modules represent. This is very difficult term. I will not understand this. So what is the difference between Ansible module and playbook? So Ansible module are standalone scripts that can be used inside a Ansible playbook. Consists of a play, and a play consists of tasks. Right, inside the playbook, what you will be having? You will be having multiple plays. Inside the play, you will be having tasks. Instead of the task, you will be having modules. Like module is nothing but a standalone script that can be used inside the Ansible playbook. Nothing but module is type of one program. It will be executed when you run Ansible playbook.
things is not coming good
Okay.
to increase it. But make sure you put a good company, uh, not a local kind.
Okay. So good company means, do you have any name?
HP and what is that external hard disk company name? I forgot. Um,
Seagate.
Seagate. Those things are good.
Okay, but RAMs will be different. In RAMs, do you have Seagate?
I think so. HP and based on your laptop. Which laptop you are using
Yes,
based
yes.
on
My
the
laptop
laptop.
was Dell.
Yeah. Seagate is there. I installed. I took external RAM increase. I took Seagate or W. Not a LG, Samsung. Those things are not. So that are local brand.
Okay. Properties.
Right now, I am into your GitHub Ansible class notes. In Ansible class notes, I need to check those things.
Okay. Right now have a 4 GB of memory, and yeah, I'm planning to upgrade 8. There is one more slot which is available, so then it will become 12 GB, so that it might help. Right, I told you, right, what is Ansible. I've asked what is difference between Ansible and other configuration management tool.
Ansible module, you are trying to say.
Yes, what is Ansible module? What is a module? I've asked.
Oh,
So what is an Ansible playbook? It's a YAML file. It defines a set of tasks. How to run a
I am in
Ansible?
your GitHub. I am in your GitHub, but class notes. Where to check?
So you need to run, and how to run Ansible playbook. This is also simple question. They will ask Ansible playbook, playbook name. So what is Ansible roles? They will ask this one as well. So it's nothing but a folder structure. What is an Ansible? How to create a variable? Sorry, what is a variable? How to create a variable? What is an Ansible inventory file? They will ask. Right? What is a So what is Ansible configuration file? They will ask. So how you will like handle sensitive data using Ansible. You can use Ansible Vault. What is an idempotence? Right? What is the purpose of check in Ansible? So if you want to do some dry runs, you can use -f check. Nothing but Ansible playbook will not be executed. It will just check whether whatever you are running playbook, it is good or bad. It will check. So how you will execute, like how you will speed up your Ansible performance. So if you want to do that, you can use ansible.configuration file, where if you want to do changes according to your requirement. So that's all. They will not ask more than these questions. Most common questions are Ansible module, Ansible role, right? What is Ansible Galaxy? Difference between Ansible other tools. What is Ansible playbook? How to run Ansible playbook? These are the common questions you will get repeatedly in every interview. Not more than this, because Ansible is not focused on every interview. They will focus on other tools. Coming to Ansible, they will ask some questions, right? Compared to other tools, as Abdul mentioned, Ansible was very easy, right? If you compare with Kubernetes or Docker, Ansible will be simple. Major focus will be on Terraform, Docker and Kubernetes, because market demanding the tools. So majorly they will ask question on that itself compared to Ansible. But coming to Ansible, you need to know these all things, so that at least you can able to, you will get confidence once if you can able to answer questions related to Ansible. Slowly you will answer the questions by attending multiple interviews. No one is perfect, right? Even if I want to switch now, I will fail interviews because I might forget all tools, right? By attending interviews, by collecting that questions, I'm going to find the solutions for every question and I will prepare. If they ask me the same question in the next interview, I will able to answer it and I can able to crack, right? So yeah, that's it for today. Do you have any questions? We'll stop the recording.